A very good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing great today. So, yesterday was a Sunday, and I hope that you all enjoy the Sunday as well so that we can start a fresh week today over here. And now, let me also drop a message to all. Okay, so now let me now tell you today like what we are going to begin with today. Today we are going to begin with the profit and loss over here. So I hope you all are ready with a pen and paper and the concepts today we are going to understand very in detail. And now let us start with the part first of all with a thought over here. So now here today as we are beginning this week over here, so every like those who are basically are observing over here, every day whenever we wake up early in the morning, definitely take it as a beginning. Don't observe the past, just see that today what are we are going to do and in future what are we going to become. So that is the only thing that we should be taking care of. So let us now begin with a thought over here, the today's part, that is profit and loss over here. So now, what do we have in this profit and loss? Very easy concept that we have today. So now let us start learning this profit and loss. Acha, now if I talk about the profit and loss, like basically whenever like these kind of things are observed where we observe these things with like the shopkeeper mainly uses these kind of things. Okay, whosoever doing the business. And now here, suppose you have a business of like turnover of like 1 crore, basically like just it's just a startup only. So let us assume like you are having a like turnover of 1 crore right now, and you are looking for for the overall business of like 100 crores or what. So now in that case, like how will you able to find the profit in your business? How will you able to find the loss in your business? That is a thing that we should be also thinking about. So let us now begin this part over here with this. And here we have, okay. So now if I talk about the profit, let me write, okay. So now here let me tell you about the profit over here. So now let me tell you that suppose like you basically go to the market, okay, and you have purchased like ₹1,000 t-shirt, okay. Suppose you want to purchase for yourself only, like you have a birthday and you go out and like definitely you're like trying to purchase for like your self only. So now ₹1,000 is the price of that. That is a cost price because like you are basically that the price is like given by the wherever the shopkeeper have purchased from where that will be the cost price. And now that shopkeeper is selling to you now at a price of what? Like suppose like 1200. Okay, so now he's selling you with a price of selling price of 1200. You go to the market and now the selling price he's selling you, okay, this costs ₹1,200 over here. So what will be the profit over here? So if I tell you the profit over here, that will be selling price minus cost price. That will be the benefit to the shopkeeper. So now 1200 minus 1000 over here, we can write over here what? 200 is the profit that we have got over here. So now this is about the profit. Suppose there is a t-shirt and the season is about to end. Okay, so he's like, he have put the sale as well. Okay, he's saying that take this t-shirt and like I'm giving you 50% off also. But now the customers are not getting attracted by that also. Now he is getting a loss in this. So what is he gonna do? He is now going to get a loss. Now in that case, if I tell you about now loss will be how much? Acha, he is having a cost price of 1000 now. Now, what I can say about the selling price? Now, the selling price, if I talk about, that is ₹1,200 over here. So now, okay, earlier it was 1200. Now the price he reduced. Why? Because he's not able to sell it. Now, therefore, in that case over here, the profit will be what? That so the loss will be what? That will be cost price. Now this time cost price I'll be considering over here minus selling price over here. That will be what? 1000 minus 800 over here. That will be ₹200 loss. Okay. Now he's selling at ₹800, so definitely ₹200 loss he have got. Acha. Now if somebody asks you, okay, like somebody suppose some friend of the shopkeeper came over there, and now he's asking like, okay, like how much profit have you got like from this t-shirt? So now like the shopkeeper is telling us that, okay, like this is the profit that I've got over here. Okay, so some profit I have got over here. Now let us divide it by the overall cost price. We have to divide always by cost price. Multiply with 100 over here. That will be profit percentage over here. Percentage always already discussed the percentage topic. Those who have not gone through, please go through the videos that we have already that is uploaded. Now let us see over here. Profit percentage is equals to profit upon. We divide some part upon total. That is the cost price. We have it over here now. Now that is like profit upon cost price into 100. Okay. So now, what are we getting the profit over here? 200 divided by cost price. Acha, what was the cost price earlier? 1000. So now, that is basically we have over here how much. Let us calculate over here. 0 cancel. 20% is the profit. To whom? To the shopkeeper over here. Okay. So 20% profit he have got. Acha, if I talk about loss, how much loss have he got over here? So would you like to try and tell me in the chat over here what will be the loss? Till then, let me write the formula over here. Okay, so loss formula, if I tell you over here, that will be loss upon cost price. If you want to try, you can try. Okay, no, if you don't, it's completely fine. Now, loss upon cost price into 100. Now, what is loss? Loss is 200 divided by the cost price. Always cost price we have to take in the denominator. So now the cost price is how much? That is 1000 over here. Multiply with 100 over here. Again, we are getting 20%. This time I'm getting loss. Earlier, we have got over here the profit. So now that is 20% profit and 20% loss in both the cases. So what is the thing that we learned now over here? The important part that we have got to know over here, very important. Let me now write over here. Don't forget this point over here. Let us now note it down that what? The profit percentage and loss percentage always calculated with respect to cost price. Don't take in the denominator selling price. Otherwise, your answer will not be matching with the answer which is given in the question. So, yeah, that is the part we have gone over here, like profit percent, loss percent. Okay, is it the only part we have in this profit and loss? No. We have a lot of the part as well. So, let us now start the other part over here. That is what? The marked price over here. So, now what is this case over here? What is this marked price? We have it. Acha. Now, suppose again you go to the market. Okay, suppose like we have to right now like purchase our. Suppose a watch we have to purchase. And now if we want to purchase a watch for our friend, we have to gift him on his birthday. And now what are we going to do? Okay, the cost of that watch is some way around like 8,000 rupees. Okay, so 8,000 is the cost of this particular watch. Acha, you go to the market and now there is a board like outside, you can see that. So that shows how much. Okay, 20% discount. 20% discount is given. Now, let me tell you over here, the mark price is when you entered inside now, and there are a lot of watches over there. And now you basically choose in one watch that costs 8,000 rupees. So, if I say now, what is the mark price? That marked price itself is 8,000 rupees. Now, if the discount is 20% now, so what does it mean? It means that, okay, you go to the market, you basically choose in this particular watch, and now this watch is 8,000. You go to the shopkeeper, and now he says that okay, you can finalize. I have finalized this watch, and now he is also giving you the discount of 20%. Okay, we'll see that how can we calculate. So now it will be like 20% of what? The 8,000 only. This will be the discount we are getting. So it will be 20 by 100 times of 8,000 over here. So 0 cancel over here. It will be 1,600 is the discount. So what the shopkeeper will do now, he will subtract the 1,600 rupees from this. What is this? This is discount. And now he is subtracting. And now if he is subtracting over here, what is the final value? 004, and we are getting over here 6400. So that is the final price we have got over here. And what do we call this? Let me tell you everybody, this 6400 is not the selling price. Like sometimes we say that, but exactly if I tell you now, correctly, it is called as sale price. Okay, in the marked price, in the world of marked price, we discuss the discount, we discuss the sale price, and the marked price over here. So these three things were discussed, and now here, let me tell you some formula so that you can also relate with it. So here, if I tell you the discount will be equals to marked price minus selling price. You have to remember this part over here. Okay, Nitin. Now, let us see over here, if this is the discount over here, the mark price minus selling price over here, what I can do further, if I tell you over here, we have the discount formula we have got over here now. Now, further if I talk about, then we also have the discount percentage formula. Now, here again, a thing we have it over here. So here, if you see that over here, we have discussed a node for the selling price and the cost price. So can we now discuss about the mark price and the sale price as well? Yeah, sure. Why not? So let us begin over here. Now we have the discount percent. Discount percent will be like what? Discount upon the Now that is a like very important part. Marked price, always we will be calculating with respect to the marked price over here. Okay. So now that is about the risk on percent over here we have got. Then after that, what can we do in this case? So like these are the formulas like we have discussed, and you can directly apply in the question whenever it will be used. So now the second thing that you should be noting is what? The second thing that we have got is like discount percentage always calculated with respect to the mark price over here. So that is the part we have got over here. Now let us move to the question that was the first question of this session. That is, a shopkeeper sold an article for 2,500. If the cost price is given over here, what will be the profit percent? Try everybody. I'm giving you 1 minute. Your time starts now. $30 to go. $10. Okay, the time is up. I appreciate everyone that you all tried your level best. So let us now see that how can we get the answer. Okay, Ashish, that is great. 25% you have got the answer. We'll check it out over here. Now, the shopkeeper sold an article for how much money? That is 2,500. Okay, the shopkeeper now it is selling it. 25,000, 2,500, whatever the amount is, like we are getting over here. Okay, Nathan, great. Now, let us see over here the profit. Like this is like shopkeeper sold an article for this, and this is a cost price. Acha, observe everybody. This is the cost price given. So we will be considering this concept over here. Profit and loss like a part over here, like that we'll be considering over here. Okay. Now, profit formula, we all know that over here. Profit will be equals to what? Acha, let us see over here. This is sold. Sold means this is the selling price. 2,500 rupees over here. Now, that is the cost price. So now the cost price over here is 2,000 rupees. And now earlier we discussed that profit formula is what? Selling price minus cost price over here. So let us now put into this, and that will be like 2,500 over here minus 2,000, and we have got 500 rupees is the profit over here. Great. Jitendra also gave the answer in the chat. That is great. You all are trying your level best. Now, profit we have got over here. Now, what do we need? Profit percent. So that is an important part. So profit percent need, then now let us apply the formula. Achha, I already told you the formula. Profit upon cost price in 200. Let us now observe. Profit upon cost price in 200 is the formula. Now, let us see over here. Apply. Profit upon cost price in 200 is the formula. Now, what is profit? 500. Let us write. Divide by cost price. What is the cost price? That is 2,000. So let us take it over here. Multiply with 100 over here. Now, like it will be like 0, 0 cancelled over here, one more 0 over here, and 2 times for 5 is 10. So that is 25% is the answer. I appreciate everybody that you all tried in the chat as well. So most of the students are giving the correct answer. I appreciate everybody. Okay, great. So now let us move to the next question. I hope everybody is clear. If you are getting any doubts now, just comment down into the chat box. I'll try to like explain you again. Okay. So now here is the question number 2. If the cost price of the article is 5 by 4 times the selling price, then its loss of profit percent will be what? 1 minute to go. Your time starts now. $30 to go. Okay, the time is up. You all tried your level best. Now let us see over here what the question says. Acha, now the cost price, again the cost price over here. Okay, fine. But now if you observe over here, there is cost price is not given, selling price is not given, and they're asking about loss and profit. How can they ask like if the cost price and selling price is not given? So they are assuming that we can assume, like basically they are saying that like okay, like you can assume any number, okay, cost like the selling price you can assume it at any number, and accordingly you can calculate and tell me the loss of the profit over here. Okay, Jitendra gave the answer in the chat as well, Nitin as well, that is great. So let us now see that over here, the cost price of the article is 5 by 4 times of its selling price. Acha, we don't know selling and cost price, so let us assume there are two basically different ways. Let me tell you the first way, we will be assuming the selling price as 100. It will be easier, okay, if you take 100 over here. And X also you can take it, sometimes it is not feasible to take the 100 also, it's fine. Now, the selling price is 100 over here we have. Now there is a condition given. Cost price is this much times. Cost price is this much times 5 by 4 times of the selling price. So what is selling? That is 100 over here. Let us find over here 25. That is coming out to be 125 is the cost price over here. Now, can we now find the loss or the profit percent? This you should not be missing it. Okay, loss or profit percent. So let us now find over here which is greater. Acha, one more thing you all have to observe. How are you going to identify whether like it is a loss or profit? Now, for that, let me also tell you something. Now, whenever the selling price is greater, observe everybody, whenever the selling price is greater than the cost price, we call it as a profit. And whenever the cost price is greater than the selling price, we call it as the loss. That is a concept you should be remembering, okay? Now, let us see over here. Here in this case over here, you can see that over here the cost price is greater. If cost price is greater than selling price over here, that will be the loss. And loss formula, I already told you, that is cost price minus selling price over here. Now, cost price is like we have 125 over here, 125 minus 25, that will be, sorry, 100 it will be. Now, that will 25 we are getting over here, fine. Now, that is a loss. We need the loss percentage. We know the formula as well. Let us apply loss upon the cost price, multiply by 100. The very important part is you should be considering only cost price. Usually, this is the mistake we all do. So don't forget. Loss is like 25 by cost price is what? 125 over here. Let us now divide, and finally now we are getting the answer as, okay, that is 20. That is great. A lot of answers in the chat box I can see that is correct. Okay. Great, great. Yeah, now the next part I'll be taking as X only. That is correct, Nitin. We are going to proceed with the same by assuming it as X. Suppose if I tell you I'm going to take over here let the selling price is now X. Now, if I take the selling price as X, what will be the cost price over here? It will be 5 by 4 times of X. Okay. Again, the same formula we can apply over here. Loss equals to cost price minus selling price. That is 5 by 4 X minus X. If you calculate, you will get X by 4. After taking the LCM and all, it will be 1 by 4 X or X by 4. Now, loss percentage, just now we have seen the formula as well. So let us apply now directly. This loss X by 4 divided by cost price, that is 5 by 4 X multiplied with 100 over here. Okay. Now, 4 get cancelled over here. What are we getting? We are getting like X also cancelled. Okay. If you observe now, X also is getting cancelled. So it will be like 100 upon 5 we are getting over here. That is what? Acha, like those who don't know about this little bit part over here, let me tell you like how basically we are simplifying it. So what you can do is to simplify this kind of thing is just take this number at the top. Okay. So it will become 4 times of X divided by this 4 you can bring down. It will be 5X into 4. 4 get cancelled, X get cancelled, and it is like this. So what are we getting? 100 upon 5, that is 20% again. Okay, that is the correct answer. Next, now let us move over to the next question, and your time starts again now over here. Try everybody, 1 minute to go. 25 seconds to go. And the time's up. Okay, great that you all tried. Now, here, the cost price of 10 article is equals to, let us see over here, cost price, okay, is equals to the selling price. Okay, fine. Now, earlier it was talking about only 10 articles. Now, this time it is talking about 9 articles. Fine. Find the profit percent. Okay, how can I find over here? Let us now observe. Acha, now the cost price of 10 articles is equals to the selling price of 9 article over here. Acha, do we know what is the cost price of one article? We don't know. What is the selling price of one article? Do we know? No. So now let us assume over here, let the cost price of one article be X. And now also we'll assume that the selling price of the second article as the basically the selling price of one article only, basically not the second. This basically on the right hand side part I'm saying. So the selling price of again of one article, that is what Y over here. Now these are cost price and selling price we have assumed. Acha, can I now put and apply this condition? Let us apply. So we know the cost price of one article is X. Then cost of 10 article will be what? 10X. If selling price of one article is Y, then selling price of 9 article will be what? 9Y. Fine. That is the part. That is the equation we have got. Achha, now, in the formula, we all know that this is a loss equals to cost price minus selling price. This was the formula we discussed earlier. Achha, we know the cost price. Cost price we have assumed as X. Okay. So can I write over here cost price as X? Okay, fine. We can assume it. Next over here, now we can assume the next is the selling price. Achha, selling price. Achha, we want to convert it in a only single variable. This is X and Y. Can I anyhow convert this into the single variable X only? The selling price? Yes. Just try to find the value of Y. What is Y? Y is the selling price of one article. Okay. So now I need basically the selling price of one article. Basically we have it over here. So like if one article we are considering for cost price also, now selling price also we need to consider only one article. So now from this equation we are going to get 10x by 9. So now that is 10x by 9. Now the selling price we have got in terms of X, cost price we have got in terms of X. Now just we need to subtract it and easily get the answer. So profit, acha, let me tell you that profit first. That will be selling price minus cost price. 10x by 9 minus x over here. Take the LCM over here, 9. 10x minus 9x will be x. X by 9 we have got the profit. Now profit percent formula, that is profit upon cost price into 100. Acha, why am I writing these formulas? When we will be solving in the final answers now, whenever we are going to calculate, at that time, we don't have to write this cost price, selling price. Just write CPSP, X, Y, condition, and directly write the profit. Don't write the formula. Okay, directly write this part upon this part. So like we'll see that. Okay, but not now. Now we are just understanding the concept. We are building the concept right now. That's why we are doing the complete like understanding. We are developing. Now profit is like X by 9. X by 9 divided by the cost price. Cost price was X only. So now divide by X only, multiply with 100 over here. So now if you simplify now, this 9 will come down. It will become X by 9x multiplied by 100. And now zero not cancel, X cancelled, and it will be 100 by 9. We are getting the answer, and that is the final answer. Okay, so I appreciate in the chat box, basically some of the Nitin and Bhanu have gave the answer 100 by 9. And rest of the people now, just trust me, just understand carefully, and you will be also able to solve it next time whenever we are going to solve it. So that is 100 by 9 is the answer over here. We are writing over here the answer. Fine. So now it is over here. We can see that B is the answer over here. Okay, now let us move ahead then with the next question. So now here is the question we have. Now you might all have seen the movie, that is Three Idiots. Okay, in that we have like Ranjit Das Chanchad, and now he paid like 12,500. He was a geek, and now he's basically take it in a positive sense. Okay, I'm just saying that Ranjit Das Chanchad like paid 12,500 for a computer, and now he also paid 300 rupees for a delivery, 800 rupees for installation. What price should he sell if he wants to make a profit of 15%? 1 minute to go. Your time starts now. 30 seconds to go. Okay, the time is up. You all tried your level best. I appreciate everybody that you all tried. So here we have the Ransos as charged, paid what? Basically 12,500 for a computer. Now, let me tell you over here, this is the question which involves basically like whenever we order something now from Amazon or any like a site. So like what happens is like some additional charges are also added in that. So that overall part will be the cost price for us now. If we basically if we are the shopkeeper. So now like the Ranchos are charged paid 12,500 for a computer plus 300 for delivery and 800 rupees for installation. So now the total cost price if I write over here, what will be that? If I try to add all of these, the delivery charge also we'll be adding into this, and the installation charges also we'll add into this. All of these part will be what? The cost price now. So now if I add it over here, what it will it be? It will be like 200, 800, 13,600 will be the cost price. Now, next now we have over here, now the next thing is like he wants the profit of 15%. Okay, fine. Do we know the selling price? How can I calculate the profit? Just think about that. Profit percent is profit upon cost price into 100. And for finding the profit also, we need the selling price because selling price minus cost price is the profit. Do we have the selling price? No. So assume it as X. If I assume it as X, so what will be the profit? So profit will be X minus the, basically it is directly telling us that is a profit. So that's why I'm writing selling price minus cost price. So X minus 13,600 over here. Acha. Now, can I use this profit to find the profit percent? Why not? So let us use this over here. Profit, okay, let us write profit upon cost price multiplied by 100 over here. So what is the profit over here? This is the profit. X minus 13,600 divided by cost price. That is what? 13,600 over here multiplied by 100. Acha, what have we got the profit? 15% now. So now let us write over here 15. Now we can solve this part over here. So now, if we try to like solve this part over here, if I take this number 15 times of this 136 on the other side, 15 times of 136, acha 0 0 directly you can cancel now. Now, so it will be like on the other side x minus 13600 like this we will be getting. Acha, what I will be getting over here? Let us write. So 5 times 6 is 30, 0, 3. Directly, I'll be telling you a way directly you can do it calculation. Don't write and like just waste your time writing one over the another. No, just multiply 5 into 6, 30, write 3 over here, 0 over here. 3 times 5, 15, 15 plus 3, 18, 8 and write 1 over here. 5 times 1, 1, 6, like this, like write plus over here. Then 1, take 1 over here. 1 times 6, 6. 1 times 3, 1 times 1, like this. Just add directly over here. What are we getting? 0, 4, and we have the next is 1, and that will become 0. And therefore 2. 2040 we are getting is equals to what? That is X minus 13,600. I'm doing it just slowly. Why I have done it just to explain you. Okay. Now 2040 now, and this number we can add it. Just take it on the other side. 2040 plus 13,600, and it is coming out to be the answer as what? 15,640 rupees is the final answer. So I hope it is now clear to everybody. That is the way how we have done this part. Next. Now, here we have Mr. Golu over here. Now, let us see that where do the Mr. Golu invest. So, he's investing in the stock market. Try everybody, give it a try. And your time starts now. 1 minute to go. Okay, the time is up. I appreciate everybody that you all tried. Okay, Ashish, that is correct. That is correct. So you are telling me directly, I understand, completely understand it. But the thing is that we are observing, first of all, the basic ways so that we all can understand and like easily the concept, the formula wise, if I consider like from the basic, if I like raise the bar na, you all will be able to understand it. So definitely that is also a way that we have by Ashish also, because profit is directly given over here. Directly we can calculate using this over here. That is fine. But yeah, that is the like complete way that I have discussed over here by assuming directly the formula also. So now let us proceed with the next question over here. Now Mr. Golu invested 1 lakh rupees in the stock market when the dollar to rupee rate was 75 rupees. Okay, fine. Now, after 1 year, investment appreciated by 20% in GBP. Okay, basically it means like we are increasing at in the dollar. Okay, in dollars we are considering over here, it is appreciated. He sold of basically his investment and now repatriated the money to India at then existing rate of 80. Finally, he transferred all of this money to the India at the basically dollar to like rupee of price of 80 rupees. What will be the real returns in rupee we'll be getting over here? So now let us see over here, everybody. Now here we will be having over here the Mr. Golu invested 1 lakh rupees in the stock market. Is it not like that? So 1 lakh over here we are getting over here the money that he invested. Now, okay, gain of 20% by Karthik. That is great. Now, here we have 1 lakh rupees in the stock market. Now, he is basically having 75 rupees. Acha, now, if I say that over here, 75 rupee was the like denomination and it is in rupees. Can I convert it into the dollar? Yes. So, if $1, like basically overall, whatever the stocks are there, if I consider that is the total price is this, and if I convert it in dollars, it will be like this. If $1 represents this, then 1 lakh in dollars, if I write over here, it will be 1 lakh by 75. So this will be in the dollars over here, we can consider over here. Acha, now, it is saying that 20%, it increased. Okay, if 20% it increased, and now, can we say that over here? 100, okay, like directly we can write over here, this complete part plus 20% of the same thing, But now let me tell you, you will be writing this complete statement, it will be a little bit lengthier. Acha, if I have a number like this, let me tell you, suppose our number is 100 plus, understand everybody, 100 plus 20% of 100. So what I'll do is, I'll do like this, 100 plus 20 by 100 into 100 over here, like this I will be getting over here. So it will be 0, 0 cancel over here and 120% we can say over here, it will be increased upon. Acha, now if 120% is increased now, so percentage to fraction we can write. So directly 1 lakh divided by 75,000, this will be the final part. After if I multiply with 120, divide by 100 over here now, that is the increased amount. Okay, after like it is like 20% increased. So now if this is the increased part over here, fine. And then now what I can do is just calculate this part over here and we can get the answer. Apart from this, now if I tell you, it is saying that, okay, the existing rate of 80 rupees, we have to also convert it. So if we want to convert it into the like 20% case over here, now you can directly, 80 at the rate of 80 rupees, we have to convert. So this is now in dollars. After increasing 20% now, we are converting it to dollar. Suppose if $1, so suppose $2 is having 80 rupees, 160 rupees over here. So can I like convert in the money? Okay, like basically we want to convert in rupees. So $1 represents something. $1 represents something. So now if I have $6, okay, if I have $6, so can I multiply this 160 times of 60 over here? Yeah, definitely, why not? So not 66 over here because $6 we have considered. So if I know for $1, okay, so overall dollar, can I multiply with like this part? So we know $1 as 80 rupees. So can I multiply with 80 over here to get the final money that I have over here? So this is the final money. You can subtract with the initial money that we have earlier and divided by the original money, whatever we were having, multiply by 100, you will get the final answer as 28% only. Okay, so that is the part we all can do with it and get the answer. So let us move to the next question over here. So we have to simplify this part over here. So we can all do that. Now, next we have a discount concept over here. So discount concept says that over here, the discount, successful discount of 10% and 30% are equivalent to the single discount of all these four options over here. Try everybody and tell me the answer over here. Okay, Jitendra, we'll see that. Thirty seconds to go. Okay, so I appreciate everybody that you all tried. So successive discount of 10% and 30% are equivalent to a single discount of what? Acha, let me tell you over here, there is a direct formula as well. That formula is what? Let me write over here. A plus B, you can note it down as well. A plus B plus AB by 100. Now there are different cases in which involve this usage of this formula. Okay, so now let me tell you, successive discount of 10% and 30% are equivalent to a single discount of what that we need to find over here. Acha, let me first tell you over here. Okay, let us move to the starting point over here, and let us now consider over here. Okay, like I think like there will be an issue. Let us write at the end only, and I'll basically start from the starting only. I'll paste it in the starting only. So let us see over here. We have this, that suppose there is a 10% increase in the 10% increase happened, 10% decrease happened. Okay, 10% decrease happened. So usually this kind of formula we apply when basically we have A plus B plus AB by 100 over here. This is the formula. So if it is saying like increase now, just use the plus sign over here, 10. If it is saying decrease, use the minus sign over here, minus 10. And now here also plus into minus. Overall the sign will be minus only. So it will be like 10 into 10 by 100. So that is the part we will be getting over here. So that will be minus 1% overall, we can say like that. Acha, now here, if it is the case over here, what I can do, this is the overall part over here, we can say over here. Okay, I have taken the 10% now, so you can take 20 also, like that is completely fine. Now, if I take over here both on discount, now we are talking about discount. Suppose first we have given, like you go to the market. And now when you go to the market now, you are, like the shopkeeper is offering a discount of 10% first of all. And he's saying that, okay, I'll also offer you a discount of 10. And they are saying that, okay, like outside of big board is like there, it is written 10 plus 20% off. What does it mean? Is he going to give the 30% discount to you? No. He's not going to give you the 30% discount. So that's why what is the final discount he will be giving you is, let me now show you over here. So first of all, it will be a formula that like the same formula we are going to apply over here. Now, if the formula is like that, A I'll be taking as minus 10, then plus B. B is what? Again, it will be minus 10 only. So A and B I'll take over here, these only, and it will be the minus 10, minus 20 over here. Then we have minus of, now let me tell you over here, like there is a plus of only minus 10 into minus 20 over here we have it, divided by 100. So overall this sign will become what? Plus. So minus 10, minus 20, plus what? That is 200 by 100, so it will be 2 only we are getting. So now that will be minus 28, I'll be getting the final answer. So 28%, not 30%. If you see that over here, overall it was like minus 10, minus 20. So it is like looking like that it is 28, 30%, but it is not. It is a 28%. So that is the case. So let me tell you over here, if the don't learn the formula, the basically different formula, like you like so the different people will tell you the different formula. Learn this formula. Like they will say that, okay, learn this formula, A plus B when plus AB by 100. Learn the second formula, A minus B minus AB by 100. Someone will also tell you to learn this formula as well, A plus B minus AB by 100. Don't be in the trap of this. Just learn whatever the sign it is now, minus minus, just put into that. If the final answer is coming out in the negative, it means that we are reducing it. And if it is plus, so definitely we are increasing it. That is the only part we have it. So just learn only one formula, A plus B plus AB by 100. Now, let us move in this question over here. Now it is saying that there is a discount. And whenever we are talking about the discount now, we are always going to reduce. That is a like subtract. Okay. So now here if I have 10% now, so that will be what? Minus 10 I'll be using. If it is 30%, now the second case, like A I'll be taking minus 10. Then B also I'll be taking a minus 30 over here. Now, minus 10 and B is what? Minus 30 over here. Then A is what? Minus 10. Fine. Now let us apply over here minus 10 plus of minus 30 only. Then we have plus minus 10 into minus 30 by 100. So 0, 0 cancelled over here. Finally, it will be minus 10, minus 30, minus 40 it will be. Then here we have minus into minus plus. What? 3 into 1, 3. So that will come out to be over here minus 37% is the final answer we are getting. That is the overall discount we are getting over here. So what is the final answer? D is the correct answer that we are getting over here. Correct, Nitin, that you gave the correct answer in the last part over here. Acha. Now, let me tell you the previous part. Some of you were discussing about this. Let us see that, okay, let us take it clearly so that you get it finally how basically we are going to get the final answer. So now here if I tell you now that if you try to solve it over here, so let us try to simplify it. 0, 0 cancelled over here, 0, 0 cancelled over here, and then we have 75 times, 25 times of 3 and 25 times of 4. It will be 4,000. 3 times of 4 is 12. Okay. So now 4 times 8 is 32. 32 times of 4,000. So it will be what? It will be 4 times 2, 8, 3 and 4, 12. 1, 2, 8, double, triple 0. Now this is the final price we are getting over here. Okay. FP, let us see over here. Now this was the initial price. IP, let us take initial price. Now can I find the percentage real return? Okay. So if you see now, the percentage return, it will be final minus initial. Acha, it is 1,20,000. Okay. So now let me write away 1,28,000 minus initial we have 1 lakh. 1 lakh divided by what? Here we have initial part, that is 1 lakh. Multiply by 100, you will get 28,000 divided by 1 lakh into 100 over here. So now the 3030 cancelled, 2020 cancelled, 28% is the answer over here. That is the way how we have got the 28% as the answer. And now let me also tell you how we have got this part, which is already earlier I have written. So now here in this case over here, okay, let me erase it so that you are able to see it clearly. Okay. So now here if you see that, here we are getting like in what way, let me tell you. So here, if you see that, here initially what we have 1 lakh rupees. Suppose you are having a 1 lakh rupees, okay? And now you want to invest in the US markets. So the dollar price is what over there? The dollar price is $1 is equals to 75 rupees at that time. Okay, this is the price. Now you invested and now finally in dollars you are trading over there. And now 1 lakh upon 75,000 is the total amount of dollars you are trading over there. And suppose like your price increase, okay, like suppose suddenly like what happens, like the price increase and 20% money is additionally added to the same money that you invested. And I have told you over here, what have we done? In 100, we are adding 20% of 100. Okay, so now just I'm telling you the way. So therefore, like it will be like 20 by 100 into 100, like that will be 120%. And if it is coming out to be 120% directly, you can write 120 upon 100. Those who have not like attended the percentage session now, in that I have told you in detail how to percentage to fraction and fraction to percentage we can convert. So this is the percentage. If we want to convert into a fraction, it will be 120 by 100 like this. So 120 by 100, then 1 lakh by 75, 120 by 100. That is the amount of final dollar we are getting. That is a dollar amount. Now, we know that we want to convert in the Indian rupee. Now, I'm going to like take back in my account whatever the money it is. So, if I want to take back, so definitely it will be converted into the rupee. And $1 now is equals to 80 rupees now. So, can I now multiply this number of dollars into like 80 rupees? To get the final amount in rupees. So that is the final amount in rupees I have got over here as what? So you can see that over here also. This is the final amount we have got. And now, if this is the final amount, now the percentage return will be final amount minus initial amount divided by the initial amount into 100. That will be 28% over here. I hope now everybody is clear with this part over here. That is very detail we have discussed. The last question over here, that is like the mass price of the golden bracelet now we have over here. Suppose like somebody want to give a bracelet to someone. Okay, some special one for you yourself. Okay, now let us see over here. We have the question. 1 minute to go. Try everybody and tell me the answer. Definitely the cost will not be lesser, 800 rupees. But let us consider for this question. Okay, 10 seconds. Cool. So all of you tried your level best over here. Now we have a gold bracelet over here. Now let us see that question says that 800 rupees, the marked price. Okay, fine. The marked price over here is given as 800 rupees. Let us now consider this. Now a shopkeeper gives 2 successive discount and sells the watch at this particular price over here. So now what are we going to do over here? Acha, now if I tell you over here like this is the marked price and he sells, it means that there is a sale price given over here 612. Acha, can I now find the overall Acha, what further it is saying? If the first discount is 10%, second discount is what? Basically the discount we are getting, 2 discount we are getting, and finally it is selling at a price of 612 over here. So first discount percent over here, that is like 10%, and second discount percent over here, we don't know, that is, we can assume it as X. So can I now proceed and start with 800? Yes. So 800 minus, I have to first subtract the first discount. Now let us see over here, we have the 10% of the total. Now that will be what? 800 minus 10 by 100 times of 800. Because 10% is to fraction, if I convert now, it will be 10 by 100 and multiply with 100. So if you calculate over here, that will be like this 80. 800 minus 80. That will be 720. And let me do a basically easy way. This complete part you can do in your mind also. Let me tell you how. Everybody let us now focus over here. How can you do this complete thing in your mind only? Acha, now if I have over here, the overall money is 800 rupees. If I talk about 1% now, 10%, just remove this last zero. Remove this last zero. If you want to calculate 10%, if you want to, so 10% will be what? 80 rupees. If you want to calculate 1%, remove 2 zeros. Last 2 zeros, remove it. 8 rupees is the 1%. And suppose it is saying that 7%. If you want to subtract, not 10%, if you want to subtract 7%, what you will do? What will you do? You will be like first finding the 1%. For 1%, remove both the 0. 8 is remaining. Now 8 into 7 you can multiply. 7 times 8, 56. 56 is the 7%. So that is a shorter way that I told you over here. Easily you can find it. So this is just the description I'm writing so that you can understand the basic concept behind this, because basic concept is very much necessary. If you are anywhere stuck, not able to apply the shortcut, definitely you will be able to like solve by this method. Now let us see over here. So this is the amount after the first discount. So after second discount, let us see over here. We have the discount as X over here. Fine. So now if I apply the second discount in this particular part over here, 720 minus this X percent of the same 720. Now 720 minus X by 100 times of 720 over here. So if you calculate 0, 0 cancelled over here, and further you can also solve it. So now that is equals to what? Acha, this is after solving this now. What are we going to get? Don't you think like that we are going to get the selling price only? We are going to get the selling price final, because after the second price, a second discount, we are going to get the selling price now. So that is why now finally we have got whatever we require, that is the selling price. So now we have to just solve this complete part and we'll easily get the answer. So now how can I solve it? So let me show you over here. So now it will be like what? 612 is equals to 720 minus 72x. Yeah, we can say over here like 72 by 10x over here like this. Now take this on the other side. 72x by 10 over here is equals to 7. Now 612, take it on the other side. And now just it is just the calculation over here. So if you calculate over here, it will be what? 80. Yeah, it will be 88 and 20. It will be 108. 108 divided by 72 times of 10 over here. So you will get the x value from this, and that is coming out to be what? Okay, so 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 8 is 72. Okay, so we are getting over here 4 times 3 and 4 times 2 and 4 times 3. That is 30 by 2, 15 we are getting. 15% is the final answer we are getting over here. So I hope it is now clear to everybody. That is the way we have done it over here. And that is the overall part for today. And I hope you all understood every concept that we have discussed today. And we will be meeting in the next session. So, acha, any doubts if you have it now, you can ask me. Fine, no issues, no doubts then. Okay, so that is the overall part for today. So we will be meeting in the next session with a new set of questions, which is based on the companies only, and we'll be meeting tomorrow. Goodbye everyone, and have a great day ahead.